musical memory.
Oh.
Hey.
I don't mind this. Yeah, you go first.
Oh yeah, we got to ask Adam Goddard's job actually.
Oh yeah, we're not coming back.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
My job's not that great.
Let's do your job then first.
I work for an interior design company, which isn't that great. I've worked with some interesting people there.
Okay, name drop.
Tony Iommi,
Yeah.
David Hill out of Slade,
Cool.
Gary Kemp out of Spandau Ballet,
Wow. Yeah.
Andy Townsend, the football commentator.
Oh yeah. Who has the best
He's enough
taste
of it
of
now.
all those?
Probably Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably first name.
Probably first name.
Yeah. But apart from that, it's pretty boring.
Yeah. It seems exciting to me.
No, it's good fun actually.
When Andy gets the album, mate, you could slip
there
it
you go,
into
slip it.
yeah.
Slip it to Tony.
Yeah.
Tony will love it.
Where were we? If our earliest musical memory. Yeah.
It kind of sounds cool, but my dad used to play Cat Stevens in the car. So singing along, sing along to Cat Stevens in the car.
Yeah.
So that, but my dad always used to play like we had like 3 cassettes in the car when we were younger that my dad was allowed to play. I think that my own. But I remember Cat Stevens always used to be on. David Bowie as well, but like it was Hunky Dory.
Yeah.
Was that album? Yeah. So it wasn't like current Bowie at the time.
No,
I think it was like classic Bowie.
Yeah.
And Doors as well.
Yeah.
I remember the Doors always used to be played, but we weren't always allowed that one. My mum, I don't think, approved of all the content. But
This was cool. Mine was Cat Stevens and Chris de Burgh.
Well, 50.
my mum likes David Essex though. My mum liked David Essex. We always had, if we were in my mum's car, it was David Essex, and it was David Essex cover of Horse with No Name.
Oh, I've heard this.
He has covered
really?
that. Yeah, he has, and that used to be on. It was like the best of David Essex, and that was like the bonus track or something.
Wow.
But that was that's probably my earliest musical memory. Nice.
Do you remember your first ever gig?
Yep.
Yeah.
This isn't cool.
No.
All Saints. Do you remember All Saints?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. At the NEC in Birmingham. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, which I was like, that was like the first proper gig.
Yeah.
Big production.
One, big production.
Yeah.
And I went with my auntie and uncle and cousin, and my cousin was ill, so she was like outside the whole time being sick, and we were there enjoying it with my uncle.
Cool.
Arms in the air.
What about you, Adam?
First proper gig. I think it was Kylie Minogue.
Fist pumps.
I didn't know about this.
I can't remember where I was.
Yeah.
But all I can remember is standing and watching Kylie Minogue with my parents.
Yeah.
That's my first sort of musical gig.
Was it a big gig? Was it like an arena?
No, it was outdoors.
Yeah.
I don't remember where it was. But
So I remember we used to go, when I was younger, we used to go to those Radio 1 Big Sundays as well.
Yeah.
I remember like one year we went and it was like Destiny's Child were playing, but they only played like one song. And Wheatus, do you remember Wheatus?
Oh,
They
yeah.
came out and they did Teenage Dirtbag
Yeah.
and everyone went, everyone went mental for it. That used to be in Swansea, I think. Something like that.
What about your first gig that you've done then?
First gig that I ever played.
Or whatever along, you know.
Well, I've only really been doing the solo thing for like a couple of years.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was in bands before.
Yeah.
So the first band I was in sixth form, I think.
Right.
And it was like this really terrible ska band, but none of us could play ska music, so we were like all attempting to,
Yeah.
but we just couldn't do it.
There's lots of upstrokes.
Yeah, but I couldn't. I couldn't hit the guitar in time.
Yeah.
So like that band, that was the first. I remember that first gig was
Yeah.
in this barn for someone's. Basically, the first gig I ever played, I was at school and my friend said to me, "Oh, I'm starting up this new band.
Yeah.
Do you want to join?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course, that'd be cool. I haven't played in a band before." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm definitely up there." It's like, "Great, we've got a drummer, we've got a singer, you'll play guitar, I'll play bass, and then we'll do gigs and stuff." I was like, "Oh, it sounds great." And he was like, "We've got our first gig." And I was like, "Oh, wicked, when's this?" And it was like Saturday. At some guy's birthday party. We hired out this barn, and we literally had a practice like 2 days before. Wrote half of one song, just played that for about 10 minutes, and then like got off the stage. But that was the first proper gig I ever played. And then I've been in a couple of bands since. And then my last band that I was in, we went on a hiatus because we were in different. The singer in that band moved to have a job elsewhere.
Yeah.
So we kind of like, we won't say it's the end, but
No.
we take a bit of a break, and then I kind of started doing solo stuff, and that's kind of carried on down that route really. So.
What about you, Adam? First gig you did?
First gig was at a local cricket club.
Yeah.
I think I'd only been in the band for about a week, and we got
Yeah.
asked to do it as sort of dad's favour
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we didn't have any of our own equipment, we had to borrow it all from the school. But yeah, it was an experience. But no, it's fun.
Yeah. What's the best gig you two guys have done so far?
Best gig.
I don't know, there's been some really fun ones recently, because
Yeah.
I think for me, like having the band, going from like playing loads of gigs by myself solo and then having a band is just 100 times more fun because you're like playing with your mates.
Yeah.
And I said to the guys the day we played one the other day, and we've normally got a girl in our band who sings like harmonies and stuff, but she wasn't there, so it was like 5 boys. It felt like sort of like gang.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Lads.
Yeah, lads
tonight,
lads playing the show.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
I don't know, I think
2000 Trees.
2000 Trees was really good. That's a festival they've been
Yeah.
doing in Andoversford,
Right.
which I would thoroughly recommend to anyone.
Where's that then?
So it's at Andoversford, so it's on Upcote Farm.
Right.
So if you go to Andoversford, it's just in Andoversford.
Just outside Cheltenham.
Right.
Yeah, so just outside Cheltenham,
Yeah.
sorry. But it's great, and this year I think especially was like, we had, because last year it just rained the whole time, and that was like that was the first time I played a solo gig but with a band,
Yeah.
which was kind of terrifying, but it was great because we were in a tent and it was just raining outside, so everyone came in.
Yeah.
So we were really busy, it's great. But then this year we did, we got knocked up to main stage, which was huge.
Yeah.
And we were like first on, but it was like the hottest weekend ever.
Yeah.
It was just perfect, and we
Yeah.
kind of like I think we had like the best, like, 'cause it was like Saturday,
Yeah.
early afternoon, and everyone was kind of
Yeah.
a bit hungover from the festival the night before, but
Yeah.
kind of like chilling out, and yeah, it was really busy. But it was really nice because it just felt like we'd been a band properly for a year.
Yeah.
It was kind of our like 1 year anniversary, and kind of we had this whole big main stage and got to rock out.
Yeah, all of our friends go to it, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
no,
It's
know
kind
quite
of,
a lot of people.
yeah.
who's seen it.
I always think, and I said this, I don't know if I said this to you before, but like 2000 Trees is like a Cheltenham band homecoming.
Yeah.
Like if you're in a Cheltenham band and you're playing 2000 Trees, it's the one time a year that all your friends' bands are playing as well,
Yeah.
and everyone kind of does something special for it. So it's kind of like the months leading up, you kind of sort of say to your friends, "Oh, so what are you going to do for Trees this year? You doing anything special?" And they're kind of like, "Yeah, but you can't tell you." It's like each year, like everyone like kind of pulls out the stops, and
Yeah.
like realistically, when we were practicing for festivals and things this year, we were like practicing for Trees,
Yeah.
and then.
So what did you do special at there?
Well, we did like full band, but we kind of, I don't know, I guess our special ammo this year was kind of a couple of new songs.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound that exciting, really. But
Just more nervous for us.
yeah, just more nerves
Yeah,
for us.
yeah.
But no, I think this year for us, oh no, we did have special, we had Max, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
trumpet,
so
but-
my friend Max
Yeah.
plays trumpet in another band
Yeah.
in Cheltenham, and we got him up on the last song to
Right.
do the brass part on the last song, which we don't really do live because we don't have a brass band in the band,
Yeah.
so that was our special.
Yeah. We'd never really done it before, did
He'd never really done it, no.
Improvised, but it worked
Yeah.
really well.
It's fine, yeah.
Cool.
We got him in.
Brilliant.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our special treatment. Yeah.
Any bad gigs, worst gigs? Really?
When we played as a 3-piece, we did I think a 3-day tour, but I wasn't really a tour. But it was we were been with another band. We'd done 3 or 4 shows. It had gone pretty well.
Yeah.
And then it was the last show in Stroud,
Yeah.
and it was just a massive flop basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stage was tiny.
Yeah.
There were plants on the stage.
Yeah, there was
Plants.
plants. Yeah, there were plants on the stage.
Nice.
Just like a conifer coming over you, which is always the best. But yeah, I think that's one we could say we didn't enjoy.
Yeah, I've done. Oh no, I think the worst one that I've done is when. Do you remember when we went to Cardiff not long ago? I played in Midland Street.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a pretty low point for me.
Really?
It was
I think it's like a basket. Really.
yeah.
Even though
I
you-
got asked to play this like street carnival thing,
Right.
where it was like a street carnival, and I played in the middle of the carnival, which I presume there'd be like a little stage and
Yeah.
stuff. But it was literally they pulled up a seat for me and like you can sit wherever you want. and play, and there was like no amplification or anything, so it was literally me like picking away on the guitar whilst loads of people were walking past looking at like.
Oh, I think I've been to this one. Is this the one with all the pirates are and stuff?
No, that's a different one.
Well, that wasn't much better.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it was good. It was good. Like, I think it was more of a street fair.
Yeah, it was more.
But it was just like Adam came down for the day, so like, it was just an awkward time.
Yeah.
Because no one really realised what I was doing. And
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. And it was a bit like, what's going on here? But it was good fun. It was kind of fun. We had a nice day out.
Weather was nice.
The weather was nice.
Just look on the bright side.
Yeah,
Very
there's a
British.
dog barking throughout the set.
Oh, marvellous.
Which is always fun. Contending with the dog.
Was that on a Saturday by any chance?
Was it on a Saturday?
Yeah.
Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Because I've discovered on Saturday, if you go down to the harbour front, down by the Harry Ramsden,
Oh,
there's
right.
a guy who comes along, he must be in his 60s,
Right.
with vinyl record disco playing.
No way.
With all these kind of toy dolls. I don't know what's going on
Oh, that sounds creepy.
there. Check it out if you get into Cardiff on a Saturday. And yeah, Harry Ramsden's. Yeah. Do you do a lot of gigs this way?
No. We did.
Why
kind
not?
of.
Yeah.
There's we tend to do Cheltenham, Birmingham.
Yeah.
Like we said, we played the Mars Bar
Yeah.
last week, the week before, which I had a great time. I haven't played the Mars Bar for years, and I forgot how great it was there. Like seriously great there. And the owner as well. I think it's Brian.
Yeah.
Loveliest guy ever. Such a nice guy. So hopefully I'll be going back at some point. But we played at I don't think you know when I played that last, but we played the Firefly.
Yeah.
Which is great as well.
Yeah.
Upstairs there. When I did the tour last year, one of the dates was at the Firefly. It was a really good night. It was like the second day of the tour, so we spent the day in Worcester and then that's the Firefly. It was just great gig. That one. So Worcester's always been great.
Okay. There we are. I told you it was some coffee. Time for another one?
Yeah. I'll
Excuse me.
harmonica if I can.
Harmonica, right. Okay.
Yeah. If I can work this. Yeah.
It's the clamp thing.
Yeah. Not the easiest.
No, I noticed I was listening to someone play the other day and it kind of fell off him.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
was quite a good one. I used to
Yeah.
have one that wasn't as good, but
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, this is an old one that's a new one. Because I don't really play it much, but it's on the album.
Right.
So yeah. It's called Balance on Our Own.